I'm bored! Entertain me.
Hey, what's going on, motivators? My name's Corporal Russo, and as always, I aim to kill your boredom, and we are finally back into the groove of things. And by we, I mean me. Sorry, you may have noticed that my brothers aren't here right now. They're kind of sending this one out, but welcome back to some more reactions. And where can I say? Where do I begin? Where have I been? But as always, if you guys don't want to hear all that mopey shit, just skip to this time right here, and then you can just go check out the reaction. But if you got a quick minute, and as always, let's get down to some business. So, truth be told, I've lost a bit of motivation doing YouTube videos for a while now, and it sucks because I try to push the motivator thing, and I call you guys motivators. Everybody's got a name for their subscribers, and I like calling you guys motivators. And what really gave me the boost was just like the continued support. Our channel still grows. We're getting a lot of views on some other videos. My Star Wars Mandalorian reaction mashup got it's growing. I think we're getting close to like 630,000 views on that. I made a part 2 of that. You guys enjoyed it, and it was really uplifting. And I've been trying to get back into the swing of things. And the reason I've been so delayed with videos, not just Death Belt reactions, but so many other ones I had planned out, was because another thing, some of you guys might have noticed on my community tab, I mentioned this, but I will be going back into the military, which it sounds like a bad idea given you follow any of the politics, what's going on with Afghanistan. If you've been out of the loop of things, which I hope you haven't been, but abridged version. The Taliban has, almost $90 billion worth of our equipment, from armored vehicles, tanks, aircraft, explosives, actual, automatic, assault rifles. Rifles I personally use. Not the exact same ones, but you get what I'm saying. And I just think that we might have troops out right now, but we're eventually gonna go back in. We just, the enemy is armed, and I'm a little worrisome going back in, but. The two MOSs I'm thinking about going in as is the military police, an MP, hopefully work with the K9 unit, or work as what's known as a Mike Lima Romeo Sierra MLRS, which stands for a multiple launch rocket system. At least then I'll be far away from the fight, but at the same time, going back in, you got to be into the fight. So that being said, I just been focusing on me. I've been exercising a lot more. I've dropped about 14 pounds, the past couple months. I've been struggling here and there. I put on some good muscle, I think. What do you guys think? Good muscle? Fit for death battle? But, I'm starting to, look, my physique has gotten better. But here's what I think I want to do. When I go back into the military, and after I finish, going through basic again, which sucks because, I've been out for a while now, so I have to go through basic again just to relearn everything I know already. And once I go to my MOS school and get into the fleet, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the channel with me. My brothers, one of them is trying to go into the military with me. You guys might have seen him, Zach, the skinny one. He's appeared in a couple of videos. My other brother, Caleb, we're really trying to push him to go in. He just has to drop some weight too, and he can go in too. So we would have 3 brothers serving in the military. Maybe the same MOS, maybe not, but that's really the big plan. I'm gonna be going back in. I think the military is just a career choice I have to make. YouTube videos I love doing. My plan was to basically do what Mr. Beast did, which is make videos, make money, and give back. That was my big plan. I just didn't know how to do that. He figured it out, and now he's like 71 million subscribers strong. He lives like a few towns over from me, believe it or not. True story, not making that up. He lives a couple towns over, so it'd be cool to appear in one of his videos one day. But who knows? Maybe a miracle will happen. But other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna take the channel with me. As far as the other video idea my brothers and I had for the channel, we don't know how that's gonna go. We would like to take it with us, especially in the military, but it's a balance. We want to make this channel into a show, kind of like Good Mythical Morning, just a way to kill your boredom throughout the week. But we'll just have to see. But anyway, enough rambling on. This death battle, it's Cloud versus Link. So from what I've heard, this is a rematch, which is going to be awesome because back in Season 1, A Death Battle, this was actually the first, 3D fight they did. And, a lot of people thought Cloud had this, but there's also some debate about this one and some controversy. And the reason I say that is because people pointed out that they only gave Cloud 2 materia, lightning and fire. They didn't give him anything else. But for anybody who's ever seen Advent Children, that big box of materia he has, he's basically a master of materia. The summons ones, I get it, no extra help from the outside, so that does make sense. But he still has more than just fire and lightning. You have the W item, you have steel, and you have... God, what are those ones? Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. I'm forgetting what other materia. He had other materia, let's just say that. And another thing was they didn't use, Advent Children Cloud. They kind of stuck to the, the Final Fantasy VII Cloud, which is a single blade. So a lot of people are pointing that out. Whereas Link got, a lot of his stuff. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see where this goes. And I just hope, of course, it's gonna be another 3D fight because how is he gonna reintroduce this fight with a rematch and not make it 3D? But also, I have not played the new Final Fantasy VII game. From what I've heard, it kind of worked. It kind of worked the same way with the disc. There's going to be like a part 1, 2, and 3. From what I've been told, if that's true, then good on the company, and I hope they go full force with that. And I hope the other remakes to the Final Fantasy VII remake, parts 2 and 3 will be good. But anyway, I'm really interested to see what's going to happen. Maybe there's something in the remake that they've reintroduced with Cloud. And truth be told, I've never really played a whole lot of Zelda games. The last one I played was for the original Nintendo back in the day. Yeah, the old cartridge. And I've never played another one since. Not that I don't like Zelda or Legend of Zelda. I just never got into the series. I was getting into like Resident Evil and stuff like that. So those were my go-to games. So I know I'm gonna get some backlash and maybe a little bit of hate, just a little bit, but not too much. Everybody has their own kicks. I like Resident Evil. Not everybody likes Resident Evil. Some people like World of Warcraft. I never got into that. I like Dance Dance Revolution. Some people hate it. But anyway, I don't know who's gonna win. I don't want to jump to a conclusion. I don't want to say, oh, they're gonna use Advent Children Cloud, so that's gonna change everything. Because again, other Legend of Zelda games have come out. So there's probably adding more feats to Link as well. So without further ado, let's just jump into this, and yeah, good to be back.
Link, the courageous and determined hero of
Alright, let's do this.
Cloud Strife, sword-swinging, spiky-haired Sephiroth Slayer.
Each are powerful warriors in their own right, but in a fight to the death, which one will win?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death
Yep, 3D. Oh, they can even,
In the
I saw
land
the
of
sword.
Hyrule was a hero so great, even a goddess favored him. Destined to wield the Triforce of Courage, he fought for his people until his dying breath. Moreover, he was chosen to be reincarnated through time to continue
I also played, the
evil.
Smash
This
Brothers
hero's
games with
name
Link, so
was Link.
that's about as much as it
Since
goes.
Link's spirit had been reborn over and over, technically that means most
like
Links
pot,
are kind of the same
chickens,
guy.
Phillips,
It's a real
CDI.
Link to the
I don't know what that
past.
means.
Which is probably why
Comments,
he's so
please.
skilled with tons of different weapons, like his Hylian shield, and of course, the Master Sword.
The Master Sword is no ordinary blade.
Yeah, so there's
Infused
some
with sacred
basic
energy,
things I know
it
about
is
Legend of
evil's
Zelda.
bane
Like
incarnate,
the sword, the
capable of
shield.
destroying magical barriers.
Man,
dispelling
Arms made,
curses,
both
and
of
slaying
those, which
immortal
is pretty cool.
monsters.
Go check them
But
out.
nothing's more badass than its laser beams and skyward strike. He can even charge it with lightning. You like that, like?
Link's carried hammers, clubs, spears, even boomerangs, and his talent with a bow is second to none. He has fire, ice, and shock arrows, and his light arrows possess holy magic. But the ancient arrows instantly consign foes to oblivion, appearing to either transport them to another dimension or crush them into nothingness.
Oof.
And these souped
That
up
might come
weapons
into
have
play.
come in handy. Link's had his fair share of tussles defending the world from foes like Ganon, Vati, and
But
Majora.
Cloud's got,
Link has
space
survived
materia, I
rolling
believe
through
it's what it's
lava,
called.
and
Space or
while wearing
time,
the
one of
Golden
them.
Gauntlet or Titan's mitts, been strong enough to lift stone weighing well over 10,000 tons.
And
Yeah, I
the
remember that
Force
from the
Sword
first
lets
battle.
him split up into copies of himself. Talk about multitasking.
With the Ocarina of Time, Link can summon storms, teleport across the land, and even travel through time with song.
But some of that doesn't hold a candle to the Sheikah Slate. That thing can set remote bombs, move objects magnetically, and totally stop time for things. And it can summon his Master Cycle Zero.
Motorcycles are all well and good, but his sailcloth is certainly a more elegant way to move around.
So he's got a lot of cool stuff, but sometimes he's got to get sneaky about
Pulling
it.
a metal
While he may
snake,
be
I
tough,
see.
Link can't always win fights with
Or
brute
solid
force.
snakes,
His
sorry.
claw shots are perfect for maneuvering around the environment, and his magic cape can turn him invisible.
I can think of a lot of ways.
How does
that would
turning
come
invisible
handy.
not
Well, let's
make
see.
you affected by
Dummy.
spikes?
Dummy.
Haha, got ya.
You know, Link's weapons are very effective against sassy robots.
Ooh, you can't see me coming now, can you? Ha! Hey, why didn't you get hit?
Right, the magic cape also turns Link intangible.
Oh,
Huh.
there you go.
Guess there's no punch line. Anyway, did you know Link's fast enough to roll away from BMOS lasers? Which are actual light beams. They burn things, move in a straight line, and the guide says they're lasers, so... there.
As you can see, Link can dodge this laser at the moment it's fired. Given the distance between the two and the time,
I look like he
would
dodged
have
it
to be
before it
moving
was
2
fired.
feet in just under 2 billionths of a second. About a tenth the speed of light.
Now that's a reason to say, excuse me, princess. Because if he didn't, no one would get out of the way in time.
But one item Link has isn't simply a mere vehicle to increase his speed or strength. The
Put my phone on,
Triforce of Courage,
silent real quick.
a holy
My bad.
relic that offers mystic power to its
interruptions.
bearer, including protection from transmutation.
He's got some other spells too, like for shielding and healing, and his fairy spell lets him literally just turn into a fairy. Oh, look at him. Gets all tiny and he can fly around.
Another embarrassing fact, I know I said I played the
Link also
original
granted
one,
magic
but
like great fairies and
never got that
spirits
far
of
on
past
it, no.
Hylian champions. Mipha's Grace
Wow, I
can
was
even
only like 3
revive him
years
to
old.
full health after death.
And if all this wasn't enough for him to just trash his opponents, Link's known to carry around a snack or two to help him out.
While he usually has a limited supply of magical energy, a single bottle of Chateau Romani gives him unlimited magic for 3 whole days.
That's nothing
Damn.
compared to his mask.
These masks not only change his physical form, but give him unique abilities, like how his Goron mask increases his strength.
He can even roll so fast he catches fire.
that brings-
But the fierce deity
Seeing the
mask is
graphics
best.
like this reminds me of the old,
Basically
Nintendo
transforms him
64
into a
days.
dark god, 10 feet tall and
Conker's Bad Fur
100%
Day. They need to bring Conker from Conker's Bad
with
Fur Day into
inhuman
this.
strength
Have him
and
take
the
on Rocket
impossible
Raccoon.
Helix sword.
Fierce deity Link could easily overpower Majora, who pulled the moon into the planet with enough force to destroy a continent and cause planet-wide destruction.
Well, sounds like
like how the
he's
moon
got
has that
everything
face
he
on
needs
it.
to defend Hyrule. I mean,
like,
if you're chosen by a goddess, you gotta do what she says, right?
With the boy clad in green committed to the cause, Hyrule can breathe easy knowing it's defended by such a worthy champion.
Epic horse shot.
On the planet Gaia, run by the Shinra conglomerate, one young man wanted to be a strong protector of others, just like his hero, Sephiroth, the elite member of Soldier. This was Cloud Strife.
I remember back in
troops
the
of
day when they were
Soldier are
showing
awesome.
like
they get badass paramilitary
what do you call
weapons
it?
and get to cast magic from materia.
a test of the
Materia is a
Final
byproduct
Fantasy
of
VII
the
remake,
life stream, an energy source
which I
that
think they were
runs
just
through
showing
the
on
world.
PS3
Green
graphics at the
materia
time.
casts offensive spells,
Oh, there we
blue's
go.
for supportive spells, and yellow has commands. But red's the most powerful, because they can summon giant monsters. No
Yeah.
wonder Cloud wanted
Knights
to
of
be
the
a bird
Round.
soldier so bad.
Killer
I'd want
fucking
to
move
too
back
if
in
I
the
could
day.
have a giant dragon god as a pet.
This is Bahamut Fury, among the most powerful summons in Final Fantasy history, capable of annihilating a moon, a feat worth over 140 exatons of TNT.
Which Cloud totally survived after he made it into the soldier program without any problems whatsoever. Nope, none at all.
Pokemon
Too
logic
much
right there.
foreshadowing.
Cloud's time as a
Oh, what's going on?
soldier mercenary was...
Sorry, I didn't know what happened there for a
it never
second.
happened. Despite his own memories saying otherwise, Cloud actually failed to join the program at all.
Alright, bear with me here. See, Cloud had a friend, a first-class soldier named Zack Fair. They went through a bunch of wacky adventures together, then got kidnapped by
remember
some weird
playing that
cultists
for,
who injected them with alien
PSP back in the
DNA
day.
and Mako energy that supercharged them. It's a long story.
Time and time again, Zack came to Cloud's rescue, until one day, a rescue would be his final act.
But before he fell, he gifted Cloud his big old Buster Sword. Hey, what's a sword between bros? Especially when Zack had been there for Cloud so much in the past.
Like how Zack was the one who helped Cloud adjust to the fact that he had never become a member of Soldier.
Or how Cloud hadn't been the one who took the moon exploding either. That was Zack all along.
Cloud's own history had affected him so much.
I remember
that he
playing
unintentionally
the Final
took
Fantasy
Zack's
game for
as his own.
for the original
Gee,
PS1, and
sounds like he needs to do
going
some
through all this.
heavy
It was like a big mindfuck
self-reflection.
back in the day.
Cloud struggled with confidence ever since he was rejected from the Soldier program. That, combined with the trauma from being kidnapped, experimented on, and watching his best friend die, fractured his sense of self.
You know, Cloud not being who he said he was reminds me of someone, Wiz.
What are you talking about?
You know, like how you faked your identity to avoid paying all those student loans and Homeland Security is still looking for you and...
Hey, did you know, despite how the game works, Cloud can use materia without a weapon? Isn't that neat? Anyway, realizing his memories were faulty sparked Cloud's journey of self-repair. Though he had failed to become part of Soldier, he probably shouldn't have, because he's been in many fights just as, if not more impressive
Yeah,
than
never
those of
played
Zack's
or
resume.
haven't played
Remember
the
that
new
awesome
one yet.
dragon? He beat him! Bahamut's super strong, but also fast enough to fly between planets in seconds. Hell, Cloud can even fly too!
I guess, more like he's able to jump hundreds of yards up and hang in the sky and lunge around. Yeah, it's basically flight.
He can also use spirit energy for super attacks called limit breaks, like the classic Omni Slash.
He's also worn several different types of gear over the years, but the one he's consistently kept is a certain ribbon which defends him from the majority of status effects, excluding time manipulation.
He's dodged bullets, lasers, and electric attacks. He's casually sliced buildings in half, can cast literal nuclear explosions with his flare materia, and he even beat that handsome devil Sephiroth. I don't know how Sephi survived being impaled by a sword that's literally wider than he is, but Cloud got to kick his ass multiple times.
Even
Logic.
coming face to
Video
face
game
with
logic.
Sephiroth's
What else?
ultimate attack, Supernova.
Along the way, Cloud also destroyed Shinra. That's one way to get back at the folks who refused
Also,
to
I remember
hire
back
you.
in the day,
Oh, and he got an even cooler sword,
what do you
too.
call it?
Get rid
Beating
of that
Sephiroth was so
sentimental
easy.
Buster Sword Buster, because the fusion sword isn't here to play.
With the fusion sword came a new version of Cloud. One who'd worked hard to resolve his personal
Okay,
issues
so-
and overcame any
Okay, so
foe
they are
until or
including the
physical in
those
his way.
swords then.
So all that, on top of beating Sephiroth 3 whole times, proves Cloud puts up one hell of a fight.
Despite Cloud's frustrating start as a young man with unattainable
What the
dreams,
hell?
he grew up to become far more than he could
Final
have
Fantasy
imagined.
become Dance Dance
After
Revolution
saving
all
the
of a
world
sudden.
more than once, Cloud's strife deserves the hype.
Stay where you belong. In my memories.
Yeah, you tell him, Cloud.
All right,
All
the
right.
conditions are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for
Who's
a
gonna
death
get it this time?
battle!
What's with all the dancing? Motorcycle versus motorcycle. Oh, that was fucking baller as hell.
Oh, great.
Alright, fight, boys. Also, to the animators at Rooster Teeth, good job. Aw. What kind of arrow was that? Doink. Doink. Fusion sword. Hold on. Hold on, stand around. What's going on? Sorry, guys.
Excuse me?
I didn't want to have to skip that. My internet's acting up. Hey, he's pulling some Jackie Chan Rush Hour stuff right now. Don't break the pots. Oh, they got each other with their... Nice. Oh, what the... Alright, timeout. Sorry, guys. Internet is being a little whacked out right now. My apologies. 7-4. See, I didn't want to have to skip this shit. Alright, come on, Cloud. Get him. Get all of them. I'm gonna hate skipping this shit. Ooh. Good job, Ribbon. Ooh, is that the space one? Did he salute out of there?
Oh no, you don't.
Oop. Oh boy. Well, is this gonna be it? Who's gonna make the killing blow? Oh, nice. Ooh. Damn. I gotta start playing the Legend of Zelda games more often. That flare. Oh.
That's mosey, asshole.
Oh man, is this gonna be it though? Or does Link have something up his sleeve? Wait, did he get him? Yes!
Nothing to it.
Oh, fuck yeah! Yes!
Hey-o! Yes, Link there.
Man, I thought he had him with the Triforce right there.
Too soon? Yeah.
Link had an incredibly versatile arsenal available to him, given the abilities he had from his various weapons and masks.
And with stuff like the Sheikah Slate and Ocarina, the guy had so much to throw at Cloud that he could have easily gotten overwhelmed.
Even with that against him, Cloud could match much of Link's arsenal with both his materia and superhuman ability. Link may have won a few fights with his time stop, but so would Cloud. For our purposes of determining who would win the most often, these essentially cancel each other out.
Link's Master Sword and Triforce of Courage helped him counter some of Cloud's materia. Like, he wasn't getting turned into a toad or anything, but Cloud's Ribbon could do a lot of the same, especially against those fire, ice, and shock arrows.
Since both had multiple ways to counter each other's more magic-based moves, and both had incredible healing spells, this really came down to their baser abilities.
Like how Link dodging lasers put him at 1/10 the speed of light, but Cloud kept up with Bahamut, who flew between planets in 12 seconds.
Since this looks like Neptune, and considering Gaia is a stand-in for Earth, the distance between them would be 4.3 billion kilometers. To travel that distance in 12 seconds means Bahamut Fury flew at least 1,200 times the speed of light.
So
Damn.
while Link was smart, had more experience, and has fought foes faster than him before, Cloud could literally run circles around him without him noticing.
Link's strength and power were nothing to scoff at, especially when scaled to Majora pulling the moon into a planet and destroying a continent. That would take an energy equivalent to over 60 exatons of TNT. However, Cloud was strong enough to endure similar attacks and return the favor in a devastating way.
Like how he survived Sephiroth's supernova attack.
Guidebooks confirm that the supernova is a blast that destroys dimensional space. Technically, it occurs in another dimension where the entire solar system is annihilated, with Cloud standing right there.
It sounds crazy, but this means
I got
he
hit with that
literally
back in the day,
survived
man.
The sun exploding in his face. I mean, it really messed him up, but still, it's a goddamn sun. Link's never had to deal with something of that magnitude before.
The hero of Hyrule put up an admirable fight and could certainly win in a few different ways, but Cloud's speed, strength, and powerful limit breaks meant that, more often than not, his victory was assured.
Link tried force, but against Cloud, he had no way out.
The winner is Cloud Strife. That's the first half of our 10th anniversary season. Death Battle will return later this year, but in the meantime, check out the all-new DBX and the debates we're having over in the Death Battle cast. Thanks for watching.
Alright. DBX is back. Alright, I know the next Death Battle. It's gonna be Bruce Wayne versus Iron Man, or Batman versus Iron Man. Alright, motivators, so that was Death Battle, you know, Cloud versus Link. You know, I didn't know which way this was gonna go, you know, with, you know, the new Final Fantasy remake and, you know, with the continued the continuation of the Zelda games. I really thought they might have given that one to Link again, but holy hell, that caught me off guard. When I saw that Triforce come out of nowhere, I thought that was, you know, the ace up the sleeve, so to speak. But then that split he did, I was just like, man, like, oh shit, that caught me off guard. And wow, okay, great death battle. You know, again, guys, like, I'm glad to be doing videos again. You know, I gotta try to get more, you know, in with the YouTube thing, because, you know, I'm gonna be going back to the military soon. I want to be able to leave something behind for you guys, and just keep making videos. And who knows, I'll probably be making reaction videos with other soldiers. And yes, I'm re-enlisting to the Army. I know people are gonna give me shit about that. Just couldn't re-enlist back into the Marines, unfortunately. So the Army will take me. You know, I'm working with my recruiter because I went through the NCO Academy, and, like, you know, I was like number 5 out of, you know, my whole class. And yes, there were more Marines than 5 Marines, so no smart ass comments on that one. But she's working with me right now, and if I can go in, you know, from being a corporal to a sergeant, that would be amazing. That would really help out with my career. But, you know, at the same time, you know, I will bring you to, you know, to the military side, and, you know, just see, you know, reactions from other service members. And, you know, a lot of people think, you know, the military, they think, like, you know, it's nothing but muscle and guns all day. No. Okay, you go into the military, you're gonna come across some of the biggest nerds and geeks you'll ever see. Trust me. Okay, back when I was a Lance Corporal, when I was like 19, 20 years old, my master sergeant was talking about, you know, playing Call of Duty, and this guy was like in his late, like, I think his late 40s, like probably like 47. You know, just talking about Call of Duty, wigging out about it. It's just like, Jesus, there's another side to the military people don't get to see a whole lot, but you know, we're just regular people, like, you know, like you guys. We love stuff. We love geeky shit. It helps us get through the tough times a lot too. But anyway, other than that, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the reaction, please, as always, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we need suggestions, because, you know, we can only do death battles so much. We want to hear more stuff. Like, what do you want? Like, I know Brandon Rogers is something that we need to be doing more of. I do have a few videos recorded. I just got to get them edited and uploaded. I want to do more Key and Peele reactions, but if there's stuff out there that you guys think we might be interested in seeing or reacting to, let us know in the comments. You know, we're very open. We want to expand the reaction verse, so to speak. But until then, guys, thanks you for the continuing support with the channel. You guys have, you know, motivated me to get back into this. So that being said, you know, stay safe, stay healthy out there. God bless you all, and we'll see you in the next video, alright? Later!